Well, basketball is a game of runs, and they just went on a run, and we didn't do what we were supposed to do on defense to stop the ball, stop them. Um, just something that we got to work on. The third quarter is a little bit rocky for us, so we're going to go back to the drawing board and try and turn things around.
All right, Arya, go ahead.
Without Jordan tonight, what did you guys kind of do to try to compensate for not having her there?
Jordan is definitely a big part of our team, but going into this game, we knew that everybody had to step up in their own way to kind of compensate for not having one of our bigger leaders. So that was the plan, just everybody step up and do what you do best, but go 10 times harder.
All right, go ahead, Andrew.
18 turnovers, obviously not an ideal number. What can you guys do to limit that in the future? And obviously there were more in the first half. So what were you guys talking about at halftime about the turnovers?
We definitely have to take better care of the ball. Just reading when we're overplayed, seeing backdoor opportunities, just taking advantage of what the defense gives us.
Arya?
Obviously Missouri is a very good three-point shooting team, but what do you think kind of was off about, your three-point defense tonight?
Definitely a little bit of miscommunication on our part. We just have to be there on the catch. Like you said, they're a good three-point shooting team. So, we had some mishaps on defense, but they just shot the ball well too. So.
Go ahead.
And obviously South Carolina's #1 team in the nation. That's your guys' next opponent. What can you guys do to play a near-perfect game and compete against the best team in the nation?
Well, we're going to prepare these next couple days just like any other team and go in there and play hard like we've been doing all season. So that's the game plan.
Awesome. All right, thank you guys.
Oh my God. Oof. Hi, everybody. Haven't looked in the mirror yet. Looking like I had a rough night. How are you guys doing? Doing all right?
Arya, you want to start us off with a question?
Yes, Shea, first of all, what is going on with Jordan? Is she going to be back soon? And then how did you guys try to adjust tonight without her?
It's day to day for Jordan. So we're just, we have to kind of. She goes through the day. She saw the doctor tonight. Wakes up in the morning, and we see where she is tomorrow. Obviously, we'd like her back sooner than later, but it's always about her health and safety first. So day to day with her, making sure she's fully healthy. I'd love to have her back by our next game, but I don't know. None of us do. So it just whenever we wake up, we get the information. Adjusting without Jordan is hard, but I talk to our players throughout the year about, we can't be defined by one player. The thing that Jordan brings to us is our identity. Right? So she's one of our hardest workers. She is one of, if not our best defenders. So it's an opportunity for our team, and no one player can come in and step in for her. It's an opportunity for our team to kind of come together a little bit more, and I thought we did that tonight. That is a big piece that we're missing. And obviously, we didn't win the game tonight, and that's always disappointing because we try to play to win every game. But I was proud of how hard we fought. I don't think we fought as smart as we could have, and that may have cost us a game. But I was proud of how many players went in tonight and really played as hard as they could and gave us everything they had. And at the end of the day, I talked to them about living our standard. Right? So we have circumstances. We were in a circumstance tonight where we made some mistakes. They made some open threes. But we don't play to that. We don't live in our circumstances. We live our standard. Who are we going to be every day? Who is that? What's our best version of ourselves? both as a team and as an individual, and that should never change, no matter where we play, no matter if we're up or down, no matter how many games in a row we have to play without certain players, no matter if we have 5 people that can play or 10. We have to live our standard. So I thought today we took a big step in the right direction because in big pockets of the last 3 games, now this is the 4th one that we've lost, larger pockets, we just completely fell apart. We didn't do that as much today. We did turn the ball over too much. We gave up way too many open threes. I thought that, on defense, when we got exhausted in some places, we fouled when we shouldn't have fouled. So there were things that we got to clean up. But overall, adjusting with her is hard. But if we live our standard, nothing will change.
Andrew?
Going off of that, you let up 9 3-pointers. If there's 18 turnovers, what is the point of emphasis at halftime when there were, I think it was 11 turnovers at the time? And what can you guys do moving forward, especially against a very, very, very solid team in South Carolina with ball security in particular?
Yeah, I think it's just tightening up and executing and understanding that other teams prepare as well. And so we have to be a little bit more calm. And obviously we had some players in there tonight that don't play enough minutes. And so what you see is the game. But we need to play a game, like we need to prepare and practice like that. So you never know when your number is going to be called, right? You never know in the game of basketball. We had Jordan, and we had 2 of our post players go down in scary situations tonight. So we need people to be ready, and the only way you can do that is treat every day like it's a game. So our execution, we have to tighten it up a little bit better. And then when people take things away from us, we have to get better at making plays. So we have plays. We run plays. Every college team does. Every basketball team has plays. But people also make great defensive plays. And when they do that, we have to be better playmakers on offense, where we're getting the shots that we want or getting to the free throw line. But we can't end up on offense with an empty possession, which is a turnover. We can't have 18 of those in a game. We're not scoring enough points. So we have to get a shot at the basket. And I thought we did a better job in the second half of turning them over and limiting some of our turnovers. But obviously, our ball security has to be much better. And when you're going up against a team like South Carolina, you emphasize that. But the way that I've tried to coach this team is to prepare like that every day. The SEC Conference is a bear. Every team we play this year is an opportunity for us to win a game and an opportunity for us to lose a game. There's no guarantee either way. So as I've gone into my coaching career, and I think we've talked about this a little bit with you guys, the thing that I learned at UConn, one of the best things that I learned was you prepare every day like you're playing the Final Four championship game the next day, the next game. Doesn't matter if it's the first game of the season, the 10th, or the 35th. That's how you prepare. So when you get in those moments like we're going to be at South Carolina, I'm hoping that our players feel like we're prepared. Now we just have to go out there and execute and live our standard. And so it will always be more about us. But I'm excited for them to have an opportunity to go up against South Carolina. It's a great measure and a great chance for us to see where we are.
Go ahead, Aria.
So, Ayana was making the start tonight in place of Jordan. And obviously, she called out a bit of a rough game. But what did you see from her? And, what are you hoping to see more from her going forward?
Ayana's growth has been tremendous. I'm proud of her for how far she's come. We've put a lot on her shoulders as a young kid, but we're going to keep putting that on her shoulders because she's capable. So for us, the opportunity to grow is either way. When you win and you perform really well, you grow. When you don't win and you didn't have your best performance, you grow. It can't be any other way. So tonight we learned a few things that we need to work on. And I think for her, being a young kid, usually being used to coming off the bench, starting her first game without our veteran senior point guard, it was an uncomfortable place for her. So again, an opportunity to grow. But we'll go back to the drawing board with her. Every minute she's out on the court is a minute that she gets better. And so tonight she got better, but we have to keep capitalizing on that tomorrow because we need her to perform better for us to have a shot at winning some of these games.
And you mentioned the scary moments with Sasha and Kaylon. I know they both came in the game, but are they all good to go?
As far as I know, I haven't spoken to our trainer yet. As far as I know, they're fine. They're both pretty tough kids. So I was proud of them for coming back in. But if anything is wrong, I'll know soon after this.
Awesome. Any more questions for Coach? Awesome.
As always, I appreciate you guys. Thank you.